Greetings. Myself, N. Usha, Department of Microbiology, Sacred Heart College, Autonomous, Tirupattur. In this video, we have to see about the contributions of Louis Pasteur. Louis Pasteur in 1822 to in 1895 was a French chemist and microbiologist. He discoveries of the principle of vaccination, microbial fermentation and pasteurization and many other techniques like spontaneous generation and germ theory of diseases etc. He was born on 27th December in 1822 Dole in France. Here we have to see about some experiments of Louis Pasteur, and many people know Louis Pasteur for the process that bears his name pasteurization. However, Pasteur made several other very important contributions to science that you should know about. First one is fermentation. In the mid in 1850s, Pasteur undertook a series of studies on alcoholic fermentation at a local distillery. He learned about many aspects of fermentation, including the compounds that cause milk to sour. In 1857, he gave the evidence all the fermentation is caused by microorganisms and specific microorganism is caused specific kind of fermentation. Next one is pasteurization. Using his work with fermentation, Pasteur was able to devise a process now it is known as a pasteurization technique to kill the microbes and preserve certain products. Next one is spontaneous generation. So before the Pasteur, many prominent scientists believed that life could arise spontaneously, and many people thought that the maggots appeared from rotted flesh and that dust created the fleas. But he disproved the spontaneous generation by boiling beef broth in a special flask that deters contamination. When the broth was not exposed to air, it remained sterile and free of microorganisms. When the flask neck was broken and air was allowed to reach the broth, the fluid became cloudy with microbial contamination. Next one is germ theory. The Pasteur's work with microorganisms in fermentation and pasteurization led to a much better understanding of germ theory that certain diseases results from invasion of the body by microorganisms. Before Pasteur's time, most people, including scientists, also believe that all disease comes from inside the body rather than from outside. But Pasteur's finding eventually led to improvement in sterilizing and cleaning in medical practices and antiseptic methods in surgery. And then the final one is vaccines. Using his germ theory of diseases, Pasteur also made important strides in the field of vaccination. He developed the vaccines for chicken, cholera, and anthrax. Arguably, his most important work with vaccines was his development of a rabies vaccine, a new inactivated type of vaccine. In 1885, he vaccinated a 9-year-old boy who had been bitten by a rabid dog and helped usher in the practices of preventive medicine. So that's all about the contributions of Louis Pasteur. Thank you.